your business needs, one single platform. Go to Wix.com and get a robust booking solution that takes your business further. Set up your services, like classes, courses, or appointments.
First game. First game of NBA2K23. What are you up to tonight?
Here we go, Wolves! Own this game!
Oh, Dario Saric is on my team. What are you doing?
And after a long offseason, NBA basketball is back. Doris, two of the best words in hoops. Opening night.
Sub me in. I am the sixth man. Why is Josh getting on?
All right, MP, get back in there.
Oh, am I on town?
Let's get it, Wolves! Let's get it!
I am.
Here's Rainman, covered by Towns. To the paint. Dort's shot is good. So Dort's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Now Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot by Conley, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. The Timberwolves have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Now here's Gobert. Towns down low. McDaniels with it. Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. And it's all knotted up.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the rise and fire, continuing to evolve as a three-point threat.
Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And he gets that one. 10 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Edwards. For three. No good that time. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And so it's Mike Conley. Comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. Oklahoma City trailing.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their #2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA. And it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And he can't hit the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Rayman. Here's the pick. Here's Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot.
They shouldn't feel it. This ain't a walk in the park.
Highest conference finish since 2004 made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Pass to man. Takes a three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gobert inside. McDaniels from long range. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
Here's Rayman.
Come on, Shaq.
16 seconds left in the first half. This one for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
And so we wrap up the first half.
You gotta fill it up. It's weird. I made one three-pointer in the grand final.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I really appreciate how well they move the rock.
Yeah, me too.
And now let's focus on a couple of guys. And that'll do it for us.
Get me in the game, coach. Let's go.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing...
48 seconds.
Checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Mike Conley. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Gobert. Anderson for 3. The Thunder pull it in. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. And so it's the Minnesota. Changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for Anderson, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Gilgeous Alexander against Conley. Back to Prince. The 3 is up. Rayman grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexei Pokusevsky is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 2. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Fires from deep. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Beyond the arc. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And there's the screen. Here's Rainman. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Prince. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Middle quarter of regulation. Shot is good by Edwards. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oklahoma City, they're working against the clock now. Pass to Rainman. Many ways, but give giving back has to be a component of that. What do you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
A moment here for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to the
And I've been told there's a lot of pain when squeezing the hand, which looks to be fractured. For a team just out of the gates this season trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Count that bucket. Edwards has got 11 points here in the second half.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to this. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Substitution on the board.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot is good by Edwards.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. That's to Prince. And here's Anderson. Clock at 6. Digits. And Anderson drops them both.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
The three ball. He can't hit that time. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
At the next event.
C-, not good. Oh, my team chemistry's gone. Oh, that's good. My fans got 800 new fans. That's exciting. No showers? Okay. Come on, Ashley. Over here.
Second in Chicago. Plus, you can get it.
Hey, I'm here. You need in the press room. Can I get a, hey, MP, how was the game? You look really good out there. How you feeling out there?
Hey, how are you feeling? Also, you're needed in the press room.
Okay, so we could just skip the small talk then.
Yeah, follow me.
Thanks, Ashley.
I'm going to give you a rundown of the situation. We don't have much time, so I need you to listen closely because I will not be repeating myself.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Obviously, they're going to want to ask questions about how you played. So if you feel like you underperformed at all, you're going to want to call on John Luck. If you feel like you underperformed at all, you're going to want to call on John Luck because his whole thing is access, so he's bound to lob you a softball or two. If you're feeling confident, you're going to want to call on Nate White, the man fans love to hate. His number one goal is to stir up controversies, so if you messed up even a little bit, he's going to be all over that. Also, he's going to have a couple Shep questions to throw your way, so if you want to get into that, then he's your guy. The other major player on the beat is Candace Green. She's not here today, but she likes to get into the longer view of things, really get into the X's and O's, so if you want to brag about your basketball IQ,
Hey,
she
Carlos,
is your
how are you,
person to
man?
call on.
What are you up to tonight?
Okay. All right. Hey, is there someone that you would choose first if you were me? Like, is there a conversation I should stay away from? You know.
That is completely up to you. Yeah. What you say in that room is going to go a long way in establishing your identity as a leader and your personal brand.
Okay.
And though I might have ideas about what you should say in a given situation, I can't tell you who to be. Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean you should go starting any giant PR nightmares, okay? But there is more than one way to skin the proverbial cat, if you follow me.
Yeah, for sure. Any more advice you got?
Lots, but you're needed inside. Go.
We're
here.
Of advice.
We are indeed.
Go in, bro. Just talk. Got it. Let's go. Man, I didn't play very well, but who cares?
Hey, everyone. All right, man, you up first right here.
I mean, I don't want to be an instigator, but it's got a sting coming out so flat in your NBA debut. What do you wish you could have done differently?
I can see the kind of reporter that you're gonna be. I wish we could have got the win.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Maximum effort. Maximum effort. Maximum effort. Maximum effort.
Towards
Get
V-Bucks
stops.
and
It's
giveaways.
a make in this league, Nate.
I really
They made more
appreciate
shots than
you
tonight, so they got
and
the
your
win.
$2, my guy.
We just gotta cash in on our opportunities next
You're a
time. We'll be
legend.
alright.
Thank you very much, Akitis.
Okay, next question. John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. You know, with that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, you know, and with the season only just starting, you know, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. You know, my parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. You know, but as far as, you know, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable getting in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. You know, that's just a natural part of sports.
I got
You know, first you got to
16,
prove yourself to your
17,
teammates
18,
that you can be
19,
trusted
20,
to deliver.
21, and
Then,
I just bought 23.
if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah, so
All right, cool. I think I'm done.
you should play AFL.
You guys have a good night.
I've played it. It's good, but sometimes game crashes. I've seen videos of the AFL new game, and all the glitches. It's real hilarious. I have
And then I realized, I get the young guys inside the backpack. Wait,
I played the old AFL 2000 and something, and that was good fun. But yeah, 2K, NBA 2K were the games I used to play them all the time, and I used to dominate it. So big fan.
Good game, what's the solution?
Or I would just go big. It's all classic games in 2K.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper.
Tough, but fair. Text me back, okay?
Yeah, I do love my NBA 2K. Hey Ghost, how are ya? Oh, okay. Well, the reason I bought this, I wasn't going to buy 2K23 because I've got so many games, but I'm actually streaming against a pro 2K player who plays NBA 2K for the Detroit Pistons. So I'm playing against him in a couple of weeks. So I figured I might as well practice because I don't want him to smash me. That's good, Ghost. I'm glad you're good. What are you up to, man? Do you play 2K?
Sorry about the L, boss.
I'm really good. Thanks for asking, man.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey.
Oh, I just want to play another match. I can do all this stuff offline. Where am I going? Somewhere. So yeah, I'm actually playing against a guy named Milo who plays for the Detroit Pistons 2K. So he gets paid to play this professionally for an NBA team.
Hey, Olive.
I'll try and show you my skills. I don't get to a
I can't
bloody
complain.
game.
A little nervous, but I can't complain.
Looks like you're with Mr. Ackham today.
But you gotta, I'm guessing you have to do all this sort of stuff first, don't you?
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
I'm in my bag, you got it.
So, about Shep.
Alright, I've got to play 5 games and get 60 points plus assists plus rebounds plus blocks and steals. Alright.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft. Not this PR stuff, am I clear?
I doubt I'll beat Milo, but you never know. I just want to hold my own. It'll be a lot of fun, man. I chose OKC because I wanted to play with Josh Giddey, but so far Josh Giddey did not play in our match, so I don't know what's going on. I'm now rushing through all the cutscenes. Your favourite team is Denver. Who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals? There's Lakers versus Nuggets versus... And then there's Heat versus Boston.
You must be looking forward to the next one.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later.
Okay, where am I going now? Head to the court. Okay, cool. So I can just play my next game. Oh. What up? Who is the best Australian basketball player? Who is the best Australian basketball player? It'd surely be between Josh Giddey and Patty Mills, yeah? I hope the Nuggets win, to be honest, because I'd love Jokic to win. Yeah, I agree. Patty Mills is pretty awesome. Alright. I don't rate Kyrie Irving as an Australian, mate. I know Kyrie was, I think he was born here, but yeah, he's never played for Australia. He's played for USA, mate, so I don't classify him as an Aussie. But absolutely love Patty Mills. Love Josh Giddey. Love Joe Ingles. Love Matthew Dellavedova. Why don't I class? Because he played for America. What's an air ball? Dude, pass the ball, hit the ring. Get in there. He passed it. Yeah, you said you're playing footy. How did you go last week? You lost by 100 points. Mitchell was slow in form. Yeah, I knew he was born in Australia, but he chose to play for Team USA, so to me, he's because he has a dual citizenship. Let's just play, eh? But yeah, because he chose to play for the USA, that's who I figure he is. He's American. Team America. What? No, you didn't take any photos. In the school footy, won one game, lost 3, and played both defense and forward. Cool, man. What did you play? Like centre half back? Centre half forward? Ghost, what position do you play, Ghost? And the guys, what position do you guys play?
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything...
So I'm playing Denver Picatis. Your team's called the Saints. Fair enough.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Murray. Rain Man's checked in for the Thunder. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Rain Man is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. Brown feeling out a bit. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gordon with the screen for Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Thunder pull it in, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do. Space on the outside to shoot. He's going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Green is checked in for Gordon. Green finds Jackson. That one misses. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Bryant dishes to Porter. 8's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Porter's got 6.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Rebound by Rain Man.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Dort gets it to go.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6.
26.
I might have to do 12-minute quarters just to actually play some decent minutes.
For the Nuggets. Then for the Thunder, Rain Man's checked in for Saric. Kenrich Williams comes in for Pokuševski. And it's Williams in for Dort. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Rain Man. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Man in at the shooting guard position. Williams passes to Rain Man. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Rain Man. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Man passes to Rain. Williams, a screen on Bryant. And there's the feed to Williams. Down low and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Bryant. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. And the layup falls.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Pass to Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Jackson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
Oh, my stats. 0 from 3. Bloody hell.
42.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
922-725. Come on.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
Changing at 12-minute quarters. 5 is just not long enough. I'm going to play 45 seconds.
There's with some changes. Ryan is checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Murray. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Bruce Brown is out there with Jackson. And it's Bryant in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Brown the pass to Gordon. Jackson. And another miss by Denver. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Brown kicks to Jackson. A 3-pointer off the mark. What a performance by Jamal Murray. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Rain Man is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokuševski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nuggets trail. Outside Jackson. Bryant with him. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Green outside. Drills the 3-pointer.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Oklahoma City shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Joe. Over in the corner, Williams. There's the pick. Pass to Pokuševski. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Jokic says...
Thank you, player.
Don't celebrate yet. You won't have to beat for long.
1 point.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And here are the Nuggets now. Jokic with his screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter kicks to Murray. to the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Get that out of here.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Passes it to Rain. Holmgren in the corner. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rain Man. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. They trail by 1. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Jokic has got 11 in the second half.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
And it's Rain Man missing. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, Porter. Jokic inside. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got them. And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Murray. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 4 this quarter. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steel.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Joe passes to Raymond. To the inside. Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Jokic drops it in. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And they double up Murray. Gordon kicks to Porter. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Door to screen on Murray. Rain Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander to tie it up. Here's Holmgren. Misses the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the foul.
Use every second you can on the clock here.
6 seconds.
Oklahoma shooting foul. Off the line, Murray. Pretty consistent, but there's a lot of added pressure here. Let's see if he can come through.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They didn't make it.
Your Nuggets, 89.
That's terrible.
85. A big thank you to all you fans who made it out tonight. Your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safely.
standpoint of reciprocity.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't she be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading a team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players.
These guys are
Stuck with
harsh.
that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis. Right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
This guy is salty. We won the grand final.
That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he need a reason?
No, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's just
extremely inflammatory. Wow. Oh, I have to retire. Are you serious? Oh, I'm gonna do an interview. I just want to play games. Oh, that's what we want to do. We want to change. Oh no, don't quit. But we want to. There you go. Oh, I want to play games. Ah. How are you never won an 80?
Can't win them all.
You definitely can't win them all. Am I going in my bedroom or something?
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We always gonna stare at you?
Yes? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I think
soon.
about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Cool. Good story, brah. Where am I going now? Over here. Oh, cool. I'm going to talk to Josh Giddey. Why isn't Josh Giddey playing? Is he injured? That's the annoying part. I want to play with Josh Giddey. Well, I can't go through here. In here? No, this is Nike. I don't really want to go to Nike.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
Doing,
and here he.
Cool.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Lewis. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ.
My guy. Good to see you.
And Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
My buddy Kendrick Perkins.
All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right, places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow me. 4, 3.
How does it feel to get booed on draft time? Ha.
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
what's up?
With all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people...
How do you respond to people who say you have a higher floor but lower ceiling? There you go.
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude...
Shep is a trash human being. Yes, yeah.
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent. Don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know, and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Or y'all going to exchange words?
We're going to exchange fighting.
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion. That I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining
Wait,
us.
so that's
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk
Oh. How are you, Lynn? Alright, let's play some more minutes, do some more things. Gotta play more minutes than what I've been playing. It's not enough time. Let's get it done. Alright, last game.
Well, it's still early here. The season just underway, Brett. In your estimation, how long do you really have to find your footing as a team?
Josh Kitty.
Talk out there, right?
Is he on our roster? Like, where is he? Oh, down by 5. I wonder who this guy is. 6 minutes here on the first quarter. Cool.
And so it's Minnesota with it, leading by 5. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it, working on Pokashevsky. Here's Deck. No good on the 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Anderson for 3. The shot, no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Get in!
The shot by Rainman, no good. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Noel. Down low. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
A moment here for an injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer from Minnesota. He told me it's a dislocated finger that's causing a good deal of pain right now. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to Noel to halt the run. Over to the wing. Here's Deck. That one a little long.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
You guys need classes or
The
what?
Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Playing center on the big guys, but he needs to just get stronger.
Pass to Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Rainman. Launches it. And it's Noel with a rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects on the open jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
Just don't see guys with Gilgeous-Alexander's size and frame all that.
I'm on deck again. I'm on deck. You ain't getting the ball, Deck.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Deck. Here's the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Noel from deep. Dort grabs the miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rainman. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 points for him. Here's Gobert. Tipped away. Right side Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Rainman. Back to Pokashevsky. Dort outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Noel. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Gobert with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter.
And Dort just...
Be a magnet, MP. Give them no space. Nice work.
At the line for Oklahoma City.
He was unguarded And he's proving not to other people, but to himself, that he's capable of knocking down shots from that kind of range.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Gobert, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rain Man. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander, pass to Rain Man. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Prince is checked in for Anthony.
Substitution on the court.
Bloody hell.
Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Anderson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Deck. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Conley in at the point.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Rain Man. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Anderson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Pass to Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Plays slow, sees the floor remarkably well.
And the second free throw is good. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well.
Nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, B.A. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. They set the pick. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Prince grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Yep, count it. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Pass to Rain Man. Jacks up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Yeah, just...
Shooting for Minnesota. Anderson at the line for 2.
Scoring-wise.
He hits the second from the line.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Pass to Rain Man. It's stolen away. three.
I'm so slow.
Dort against Edwards. Right side Anderson. Right side Conley. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Inside. Rain Man. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pokashevsky's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Shai at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle. He can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Right wing. Here's Anderson. And there's the rejection. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Off target with the 3. Thunder with a lead. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Prince. And the three-pointer goes. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Hey, Brian.
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Williams against McDaniels. Lets it fly. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
For one simple.
Coming back on.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma.
Cool. I don't care about halftime shows.
Welcome to halftime.
Kyles will be watching from the bench, so I want to see how the fix his
yeah, 4 to 6
space. How did
weeks.
he just stretch the floor without the big fella?
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves, and that is going to do.
Shai's on 23 points, doing well.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys. Getting ready for the Timberwolves. Deck, he's checked in for Anderson. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Here's Noel. Gilgeous-Alexander defending for the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Good play. Don't give them an easy bucket.
Second team foul.
Second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles.
Third personal foul. 14
Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and it's Rain Man in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. And another shot. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Graf, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Here's Noel. To the paint. Shot from 16. No luck on that one.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
To the middle. Here's Rayman. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Minnesota.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick him right out.
Don't worry about it, MP.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Joe. Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. Gobert's got 12 now in this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Rayman. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Noel. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Noel, no good. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Rayman. Shoots from 12. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rayman, that's good.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Deck. Here's Noel. Back to Deck. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
There's a screen. Fires, high post. Minnesota with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
That's just too easy for Torian Prince.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Gobert with a block. And they recover it. Pass to Rayman. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Prince. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Over Williams. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Williams with the screen to the inside. Intercepted.
Shit.
Going all the way to the rack. Here's Prince. It's tipped.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Here's Rayman. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota in the lead.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Back to Prince. Pass to Noel. Over Williams. No, no good on the last second attempt there.
71. The Timberwolves, 76.
Put me back in, coach. Good.
Changes for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Conley subbed in for Noel. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Gabriel Deck. And it's Conley in at the point. Rayman, that's good.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Outside Edwards. Anderson for three. Can't get it to drop. And the Thunder going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Rayman. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Rayman. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Robinson Earl. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Conley. Outside, Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Anderson for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And those Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Shot is good by Edwards.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Out to the right wing. Joe. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. It's Dort on the wing. Launches a three. And that that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Conley up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive by Minnesota.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Anderson for 3. Joe grabs the miss. Thunder with a lead. To the wing on the left. Here's Rayman. Anderson covers. Here's Robinson Earl. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Gilgeous-Alexander, double team. Dort, right side. Pass to Rayman. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Holmgren, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dort for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Steps back.
Oh, man.
They need to break this one open. The Thunder shooting at a respectable 49%. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Holmgren, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Timberwolves on D. Dort's shot is good. Conley with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Gobert's got 18 points in just the second half. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rayman. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 22 points.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Rayman. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Gobert. To Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Outside for Dort. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's to take the lead. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Minnesota with a rebound. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anderson finds Edwards. Shoots. Oh, he nails it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Inside. And he buries it.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen.
31 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards for three. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds with the Oklahoma City's ball. 35 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Dort. To the middle. Here's Rayman. Money!
Heads up ball there from Dort.
And Minnesota called.
This is not coming out game. No threes, no fouls.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 10. And he's unable to get the second one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another. This is why you want.
Being at the line in big spots.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the And no good. As the first free throw misses, we'll see if he can hit the second.
Fundamentals.
And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now. And just because he might not be as big as and maybe Dort feels juiced up about that, but he's got to calm his nerves a little bit, get to the free throw line, and lock in. Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line. It's such a big situation.
And so the Thunder take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Cool. I like it.
Wow, terrific win tonight. Your true shooting percentage was through the roof. What was key to your efficiency on offense tonight?
Thanks, CG. I gotta credit my teammates for getting me the ball in spots where I can be effective.
Well, any concern about the ball stopping during some of that isolation?
Not at all. As long as the shots are going in, Candace. I mean, we aren't that good to be turning up our nose at made buckets. We gotta take what we can get.
Okay, fair enough. Good game.
Thank you.
Cool.
My cousin says.
What has the team come up with? Actually. Let's just some attributes. Now we want to get faster. And I want my vertical to get better. So this is what I see. I highly, and then we need, where's my shooting? Free throw. Done. Cool. What animations can I do? Can I do some different animations? I can't bother. So defense. Challenger improves effectiveness of wild-type contests against perimeters. Glove increases the ability to successfully steal from ball handlers. Interceptor increases the tip to intercept passes. Off-ball pass. Pick dodger. Workhorse. That one. Cool. Nice. Okay now? Somewhere. It's me. Yeah, I'll go see Kitty. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Saw you on Top Takes Daily, boss. You were great.
Thanks, man.
It's a little bit cramped in here, isn't it?
Oh, well,
We would be happy to have this meeting in your office, Ashley, but you have a strict no chairs policy.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm with Milo on this one. I'm a big
Well,
fan
I'm
of
just saying,
chairs.
We're pro
you
chairs.
think that the the boss girl would have a bigger office. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Should we go to hers?
No,
Then why don't we just start the meeting then?
that's a great idea. Yeah. Okay, so like Ricky told you, okay, we're gonna slow play the whole win over the entire city thing, but that doesn't mean we can't get started. All right.
Okay.
Since the narrative is a media invention, we think that steering the narrative through savvy use of the media should be our top priority.
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
What's the plan?
We have a 3-prong attack. Prong 1, Lozo the Crown.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Lozo the Crown, government name Lorenzo Alexander, okay? He is by far the most influential fan of the team on Twitter.
By far.
And he is solidly, tragically, hashtag Team Shep all the way.
What is that?
He works at a corner store not too far from here. What? What's
you
that
said a
face?
corner store.
Yep.
What's wrong with the corner store?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's boring me. Alright, so I gotta go to a corner store. Bloody hell. I gotta go talk to this clown guy. Actually, who's that? That's Josh. I'll talk to Josh.
Oh, Josh, what's going on, man?
MP, how you doing?
Bro, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Yo, again, man, thank you for taking the time to see me, bro. That's love.
Man, no problem. You know, I was in a similar situation last year, so I think I can help.
Hold on. Didn't you go top 5 last year? And the people loved you too, bro.
Man, I went 6, and yeah, a lot of people liked me, but there was also a lot of people who were shocked that I went that high, so especially on social media.
Bro, man, tell me about it. Social media can be so brutal, man.
Man, that's what happens when it's all anonymous, I guess. Still, you see it all, and it affects you.
All right, so that's a good point you said. So, like, how do you deal with that doubt then?
Well, I've always been someone who likes setting up teammates, helping them succeed, so as long as my guys around me were thriving, I didn't really care what anybody said about me.
Wait, but hold on. Like, you got to play well too, bro. It's not all about the team.
Yeah, well, me playing well, it means my guys are playing well around me, so that's just my game, and I can't really separate the two.
Bro, you got the vision, man. You got the vision out there. You dropping them dimes. I see you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Look, I got to bounce, but it was nice talking to you, man. Hit me up if you ever want to hoop or you need any advice or whatever.
Thanks, Josh. Cool.
Hey, what's up, brother? By any chance, do you have any more Glacier Freeze in the back? I don't see any in the fridge out here.
For who?
For me, bro. I'm right here in front of you, man.
Yeah, I think we all out.
So if Shep would say you'll sell him one?
Nah, Shep's my boy. His money's no good here. Your money's also no good here, but for like the opposite reason.
Well, I didn't know y'all two like that close. I never seen you two together.
Yeah, that's my mans. We like follow each other on social and everything. I'm Lozo the Crown. I'm sure you seen me.
Lozo the Crown. Yeah, I seen some of your posting.
I know. And
All right.
Shep retweeted me a bunch too, so we good.
Okay, cool. So if I retweet you, could I just get the Gatorade?
Nah, bro. I don't want your weak game anywhere near my account. Yeah, in fact, where you at? As of right now, you blocked.
Oh, come on, bro. You know there's more than basketball. There's just a 40-inch vert, right?
You know what's wrong with you? You got no backbone. You let people walk all over you.
Bro, I just want the Gatorade. That's it.
I'm not talking about me right now, bro. You see what Perk said about you?
Yeah, he always talks trash.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He says you're useless, and what do? Nothing. He says you have no upside, and what do? Nothing. The man says you're lukewarm garbage, and what do?
No, I got it. Nothing.
So you see what I'm saying there?
But I don't remember him saying I'm lukewarm garbage, by the way.
Oh, he said it. Look, this from this morning. I know I said MP was hot garbage, but I can admit I was wrong. This man not even hot. He's lukewarm garbage. Same stank, less heat.
Got it. I mean, I'm not gonna round myself up over one man's opinions about me. That's not what I'm gonna do.
Look, bro, you can do whatever you want to do. But you want to know why we don't rep you?
Why?
That's why. You think Shep would let that stand?
I mean, Shep's gonna just talk.
Nothing wrong with talking if you can back it up, bro. But you know what? I don't think you can get it, because you're not one of us. You never will be.
It's very harsh.
You going the wrong way. It's the fridge.
You know what?
What?
You're gonna sell me that Gatorade one day. I promise you that.
I don't think so.
This is so awkward. Alrighty, where are we going? Bloody hell. Someone's got a bloody wrestling belt with a basket. Jackpot 3 level.
I can't believe you know Lozo the Crown. I followed him forever.
I just got clowned by your boy Lorenzo.
Wait, what?
What? What happened?
Yeah. He refused to sell me a Gatorade because I wasn't Shep. And he called me a coward without a backbone.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
He's not wrong.
What?
What?
You serious right now?
In a manner of speaking.
Would you like to explain what you mean by that?
Look, we all know that MP's not actually a coward, okay? But
Yeah.
he is under an intense amount of scrutiny on social media.
Yeah.
And when it comes to succeeding in the social game, Lozo the Crown knows more than most. MBAs mean very little in this space.
Excuse
Oh
me?
my god, I don't like her.
You know what? I like what you said about Perk needing to crank out content. So you know what I'm gonna say to that? I don't care what my game looks like to him. All I'm worried about is helping my teammates win. And that's it.
You know what? I love it.
There it is.
Type it, hit send.
Come on.
It's your call.
It's done. Done.
All right.
Good. Great. One last thing while I still have your attention. Shep has a much bigger online presence than you do, so we need to amplify this newfound discovery of a backbone. Next game, you do.
Cool. I do a highlight play, do I? Cool. Handle your business. Games played. Okay. We're playing another game, is that what we're doing? Let's go. Oh my god. Where am I going? Haven't I done that? Complete handle your business, which is that one. And complete control your narrative. And then what am I doing? Moment mentality. 5 points accelerator. Alright, let's go do this, eh? Over the cat. Oh. let me in. All right, talk to coach in his locker room. Okay. So these guys are here even though it's not a game day.
Perimeter passes.
Good, MP.
MP, welcome.
Hey, coach. You got something for me?
You know the drill. I'm always looking for ways for you to improve your game, so here's what I want you to focus on next.
Cool. I have to do 3 structured. All right, let's do a structured team practice.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard. These early season games are always interesting to watch for me. Players are finding the rhythm. Smitty, they're trying new things they worked on in the offseason. The Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Highland in for Westbrook. Plumlee finds Covington. Plumlee, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Highland. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Fires from deep. Covington, that one's good.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
There's a screen. Down low. Here's Rain Man. And the 7-footer falls. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
There's the triple. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Rain Man, that's good.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 9 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Williams with it. Guarded by Covington. Shot left block. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
They had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook. Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
The Thunder making a switch here. Pokashevsky's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions. When they bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's the pick. From 11 feet away, it's stolen.
What was that?
Here's Mann. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Wow, it's good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle. In 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. It just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger men. Playing. The Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Gordon, he's checked in for Plumlee. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Covington. Powell for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
To the paint. Rain Man, that's good. 7 points in the game. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
1:51 left in the opening quarter. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Mann. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Picked by Covington. It's Covington on the wing. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
To the inside. Here's Rayman. And he was fouled while in the end. It's on Norman Powell.
I like that. I mean, not about to give up any easy basket.
Saric checks in for Pokusevski. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubats, he's checked in for Highland. Here's Mann. Checked by Covington. Pass to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Out to Covington. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rain Man. Williams up top. Unloads. Now pulls it in. Here's Mann. Williams defending. And that one's good. Man.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
No good on the buzzer. 3 points in the court. Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, BA. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the one. Down low. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
Use the screen. Oh my God.
To the middle. Here's Rainman. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
I've got to practice, mate, because I don't want my player to be terrible.
Gordon outside. Pass to Highland. Zubac with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it in from the elbow. And that one's long.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Inside, Rayman lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 13.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Gordon.
Peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Rayman. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've led by as many as 14. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you could be in trouble. He's such a good...
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Oklahoma City's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Rainman. 13 points in the game. There's a screen. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Holmgren's gotten his first basket of the night.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Highland. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got 5 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Rainman, covered by Covington. Pass to Holmgren. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so frustrating when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Powell finds Zubac. He goes up again, and he lays it up and in. He has 7.
Russell points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. To the right side. To the paint. Tipped. Shot from inside. Rebounded by Highland. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. and he makes it on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 17.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now Gordon. He's got 5.
Get on, Shane. Get on.
Pass to Highland. For 3, Covington. The Thunder with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him. Great D that time from Zubats.
I'm exhausted.
Over to the left wing. Here's Highland. Hits the trifecta.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead.
Come on, fellas. I know you can do better than this. Pick it up.
18 points. My team can't score.
Thanks for stopping by.
They've made it a track meet. Transition bucket.
All right, fellas. Time to acknowledge.
Yeah.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Paul George has been sensational.
What makes him an exciting player?
Highland in for Paul George.
Coming in 2 minutes to go. We're down by 33 points.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Rainman. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, you have to understand what your strengths are. Just not a good finish at the rim on that play.
And then Westbrook slams it in.
I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And that one drops for him. He's got 17. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Here's Mann. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rainman. Leonard defending. To the left side wing. From behind the arc. Vildoza, no good. Leonard up top. Pass to Powell. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the left.
Your Thunder, 71. The Thunder,
Possessions.
I'm hard to find any time this game. 9 minutes ago.
Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Batum. Covington comes in for Morris. Paul George, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Mann in for Gordon. And so in the game for the Clippers, Paul George out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard position. From 11 feet away, misses off the right iron.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that one's good. Covington.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. You don't think
Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Here's Covington. Pass to Plumlee. George outside. Down low. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Plumlee.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Rain Man. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. George passes to Covington. And he's going to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
Historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, et cetera, et cetera. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Covington. Here's Saric. They grab their own miss, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got to go. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Vildoza. Westbrook can't hit.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
George with it, and it's Dort picking him up. George, and that's good. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
To the middle. Here's Rain Man. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Westbrook outside. It's Covington on the wing.
But you guys always this bad on the road. What's going on?
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Plumlee against Saric to the left wing. Saric, a screen on Covington. Back to Saric. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credits a sweet setup on that one.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Count it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And there's a pick to the inside. Rain Man. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. George finds Covington. Back to George. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mann. And here's Saric. Here's Rainman. Saric, a screen. Here's Man. Beyond the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board.
I couldn't have got you.
Plumlee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They're dominating.
Down low. Out to Covington. Fires for three. Rainman grabs the board.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
It's Wiggins on the wing. The Thunder with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-6 run. George against Wiggins from the high post. George, good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
The drive by Wiggins. It's picked off. In transition, here come the Clippers. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Saric. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Covington. And here's George. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Off target from outside.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
They set a pick. Here's Rainman. George defending. Rainman, that's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
George. And the jam by George.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Pass to Dort. Here's Man. Offline with a 3.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Exactly.
Now here's Westbrook. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Pass to Saric. It's tipped.
I'm upset because
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Man. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Man's got 11 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Westbrook.
We're down by 50.
George against Dort. Fades and shoots. Plumlee passes to Covington. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. They set the screen. On the wing man, pounded by Westbrook. Dort's shot is good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Man. Plumlee, a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Westbrook. The fadeaway. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Thunder shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Rainman. George defending. Westbrook with it. George left side. Shoots over Saric. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Covington. 3-pointer. The shot off that time. And the Thunder going the other way now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, VA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
It's been all Clippers. Westbrook outside. Pass to George from outside the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rain Man. He's checked by Plumlee. Yep, that one goes. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Westbrook outside. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, 3,666 fans. Teammate chemistry is better. Where am I going? Is that it? We need speed. Another badge. Huh. Acrobat, spin, hop, step, euro step, reverse change, dream shake, fearless finisher. That's the one I want. Actually. I'm sure I want to go to team practice because it's telling me I have to go to a team practice. Oh, we start drills that way, so it's not like you wait for them to blow the whistle.
All right, bring it in, gentlemen. Let's go over a few things before we get started. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. All right, let's work on moving the ball quickly in transition.
Sounds good. 4 and 3 fast break, 10 attempts to score, 7 seconds per attempt. I'm so fucking slow. Look, I don't even make past half court. It's just a 3-on-3. I'm so slow. There we go. Cool. Don't move! I'm bloody too slow for this drill. Whew.
Good. All right, let's move on.
I'm gonna try and sprint. Pass the ball, you shit bloke. I'm bloody there. I'm the first guy to actually pass the ball. Two assists, 2 scores. All you shit cunts that keep... Oops, sorry. I'm so arrogant all the time. You can literally pass it to me, but you won't, will you? Cool. I'm a trailer. Pass to me.
Come on, MP. Okay.
I'm slow. I can't bloody run.
There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next drill.
What's the next drill? 2-on-1 fast break. Whatever. Cool. Not sure how you want me to stop them passing it out to a 3-point shot. I'm literally the slowest guy on the team. Whew. Let's go!
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Oh, off the board. It should be like a heat meter. I made 4 in a row, it means I should be more inclined to make a shot. That would be bloody perfect. Oh my god. The margin for error is huge, isn't it? Alrighty. Good fun. So where are we going now? I played him again. This stats. Played 4 games, started none, 49 points, 26 rebounds. So I'm the second highest scorer. Most rebounds, says I'm not great. Five of 12. Points allowed 50. Here we go. I'll get those records. Let's play.
Feeling you, MP.
With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played it.
All right, let's not lose by 100.
Who's watching him? Then for Los Angeles, Plumlee is checked in for Zubats, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Robert Covington. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Plumlee with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Raymond. George against Dort to stop the run, and no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to reap even more.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Outside Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
Yes, let us play.
Felt it and still knocks it down.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Los Angeles leading by 13.
Seriously?
Plumlee with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Westbrook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Leonard. Pokusevski can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Mann. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good. Thunder trailing by 13. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Westbrook. Fires for 3. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got his 4th rebound in this one. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Man passes to Pop. Plumlee trying to break loose. The Clippers keep it alive. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Back to Dort. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Leonard. Shot to stop the run. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Leonard inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's deflected. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Rain Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back shot, and the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander, and he can still get in the mid-range and do damage.
And that one's good, Leonard.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Thunder trailing by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Rain Man missing. Clippers shooting around 46% at this point. And it's Leonard missing. Oklahoma City shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Rain. From deep three-point range, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5
Switch out. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Los Angeles.
Well, that's shit.
And Kenny, were there any specific teams? And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Clippers. Right? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Bloody hell. Were they playing the second half? Or? It's terrible.
All right, MP, get the...
Okay.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Why did I jump?
Clippers leading by 11.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the 1 spot. The shot by George, no good. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Outside, George. Passes it to Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington wide open. He fires. And they'll get another chance. And here's George for three. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 11.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Highland passes to Leonard. Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 9 points.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Here's Dort. Here's Joe. No good from outside. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one
In exchange for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on. You just don't see guys with Gilgeous-Alexander's size and frame all that often. He can be a special player in this league.
Out to the right wing. Screen by Zubac. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Here's Pokusevski, defended by Covington. Pokusevski can't hit. Inside, here's Highland. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is shit.
Powell with it. Pass to Zubac. Covington, a screen on Dort. Outside for George. Hands it from downtown. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Raymond. And Covington sends it back.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
There's the pass to Zubac.
Blocking a 7-footer.
Back to George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 9 points here in the second half. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off on them in this one. They alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing.
I've got my jersey! Put me in! I can do better than this!
4th quarter. Oh, starting the 4th quarter.
Thunder trailing by 10. They've got Holmgren. Lou Dort out there with Rain Man. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
George with the ball. George picks him up. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard with the ball. And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard. George has got 19 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Leonard. That's to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Rain Man. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Westbrook. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Looking to end the run. Tries again. Fouled. Throw coming up.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes the lane. And foul on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw good from the Rain Man. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
And here is Holmgren. Rain Man passes to Holmgren. Outside, George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Overrated. 2 words. Maybe 1. Overrated.
Clippers leading by 13. Leonard looking around. Again, the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Good work there as it goes.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Passes to Leonard. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from the Rain Man. Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Joe can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Manu Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, he gets into the 4th quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Leonard drawing all the attention there. That's opening up some passing lanes, and guys are finding seams.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and contact on the shot.
Reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Really left alone that time. 23 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
No hesitation, SGA grabbing it and letting it go.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Dort. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's the screen. It's tipped. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rain Man. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The shot's good.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Raymond. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Leonard against Dort. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Misses in close. Under trailing by 13. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. George against Dort. Pass to Joe. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Joe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Island passes to Leonard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
Converting at a really high percentage.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten...
Foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Dort passes to Raymond. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession ball. Clippers leading by 14. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Passes it to Highland. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Dort wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Highland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Kicks to George. Outside Covington. From downtown, Thunder with the rebound.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Dort passes to Raymond. Dort is screen on Covington. Back to Dort. Leonard with the steal. And here's George for three. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here's Rain Man. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort. And it's off from three-point range. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long athletic wingspan.
Dort passes to Raymond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And Plumlee kicks to Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he got it.
Thunder trailing by 19. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Rain Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Swiped it away. Over to the wing. Pass to Rain Man. Now, here's Dort. He's tightly guarded. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Outside, George. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Holmgren. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Los Angeles leading by 21. 1:31 left here in the 4th quarter. Highland misses. Oklahoma City's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win.
Team winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Gordon's checked in for Leonard. A shot by Williams, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Highland passes to George. And here's Covington. Outside, George lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Joe passes to Mann. Can they get it? And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Highland. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.
Thanks, guys. failed.
Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts.
Yeah, good on you.